This question states 6 over 5 minus 5 minus negative 7 over 2 is equal to what? So before I start this problem, I see that I have a minus sign here and a negative sign here. When these two combine, it's going to make this 7 over 2 a positive 7 over 2. From here, we are subtracting and adding fractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this 5 into 5 over 1 and make that into a fraction, because any whole number can technically be over 1, because 1 can go into 5 times, making it a whole number of 5. So now that I've converted 5 into 5 over 1, let's find the lowest common denominator between 5, 1, and 2. So the lowest common denominator for these numbers is going to be 10. So I need to multiply 5 by 2 to give me 10, and whatever I do at the bottom, I also have to do at the top. So 5 times 2 gives me 10, 6 times 2 gives me 12, 1 times 10 gives me 10, 5 times 10 gives me 50, 2 times 5 gives me 10, and 7 times 5 gives me 35. So now that we've converted these numbers to have a common denominator, we can just work across normally, subtracting the numerators and adding the numerators as well. So in this case, we have a positive 12 over 10 and a negative 50 over 10. So when we are combining these terms, they're going to subtract from one another and take on the sign of the bigger number, which in this case is 50. So 12 minus 50 is going to give us a negative 38 over 10. So we have a negative 38 over 10 plus a positive 35 over 10. So like what we did before, they're going to subtract from one another and take on the sign of the greater number. In this case, 38. So a negative 38 plus a positive 35 is going to give us a negative 3 over 10. So 6 over 5 minus 5 minus negative 7 over 2 is going to equal to negative 3 over 10, which is going to be our final answer. This question states negative 5 over 6 divided by negative 2 over 3 is equal to what? So when we're dividing fractions, what we're going to do is we're going to take the second number, we're going to invert it, which means we're going to flip it, and then multiply the fractions together. So now we have inverted the negative 2 over 3 to be negative 3 over 2, and instead of dividing, we are now multiplying. So now we can just work across. So in the rules of multiplication, when you're multiplying a negative number by another negative number, we know that the answer is going to be a positive number. So now that we know that, let's just work across. We have 5 times 3, which is going to give us 15. And we have 6 times 2, which is going to give us 12. So we can simplify 15 over 12 to be 1 over 3 over 12, which could be simplified further to be 1 over 4. So negative 5 over 6 divided by negative 2 over 3 is going to give us the final answer of a positive 1 over 4. And this is our final answer.